Hi, welcome back to FTW First Time Watching. I am Nat, and we're continuing on watching Jury Duty. We have watched, I would say, 2/3 of the show so far. It's been great. It's been making me laugh every time. It's been so good to watch Ronald's reactions to everything that they throw at him. Even in a surprising way, I feel like he's more kind and generous than I would have expected. So it's definitely entertaining and keeping me hooked. So before we continue, find your snack, take a seat, and let's watch Jury Duty Season 1, Episode 6.
It's a bittersweet moment. I want to go back to my life. There's things I need to do as well. But at the same time, I'm having a good time. I would never hang out with a handful of these people, but having been forced to, it's nice. Good morning.
Hi, how are you
doing?
We love it. Oh, yeah.
I think James Marsden is doing sarcasm.
Is anyone excited to be here?
I mean,
What happened with
it's not that bad, you know?
now he's cool?
Did you book it? I haven't heard anything yet, but let's just say I've heard some rumblings. How about that? God, I just wish I could tell you guys more. I know you want to know. Whoa!
What is happening?
Talking to Todd, because it's kind of been our goal to get him to, come out of his shell, giving him a makeover, getting him a new wardrobe. They let us go to the mall.
Well,
Wait,
it's,
do
yeah.
a
You're
turn.
the bitch.
I want to see that. That means do a turn. And then back to us.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Everything that I've been trying to do to instill some self-confidence into him is working. You got any ideas for what you do with this?
They come to court to look good.
Looking good instills self-confidence to stand up and say, hey, I think what you guys are saying is wrong.
That's
This
very
is
true.
the evidence presented,
In addition to my new clothes, Vanessa helped change the way that my hair looks.
I mean, the hairdo is not that big of a deal, but just his expression that is totally disbanded in the hairdo up to the sky. I love it. The contrast, right? Like the hair has so much personality and he has none.
He has decided to represent himself.
Why, Trevor?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
The lawyer's like, whatever.
Would you please state your name for the record?
Oh no.
Trevor Julian Morris.
Oh my God, Trevor, what is up with you?
Mr. Morris, what are you doing?
I'm representing myself, Your Honor.
Yeah, but this isn't the movie Bananas.
I have here some photos which clearly show chemical barrels that were
Objection,
not.
Your Honor. I never received photographs of discovery from Mr. Sanders.
They can't come into evidence.
I guess I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Then do you have further witnesses or further evidence?
No.
You're going into closing statements now. How do you feel?
I'm really starting to hit it off with Ken. He's hilarious. Ken really likes gambling.
$2.
Shit, I only got 20s, Ken. Let's do it.
Just put it on the side. It's like Monopoly and checkers and the throwing sticks. You see, why don't you start?
All right. There's obviously rules within rules.
Is this made up? I mean, this guy's gonna lose his money. It's too much.
Okay, I get to go again.
Okay. It's Korean. I couldn't tell you. Back. You.
Wait. Yeah. Would you say this one is in the
circle?
In the circle?
I mean, it looks like it is. What does that mean?
Oh,
I don't know what that means. Is that a bad thing or a good
it's
thing?
good for you.
It's not inside.
It's
this
not
circle.
on, but it's in the.
It looks like this guy is not inside this circle.
But what about?
But this guy.
Don't touch it.
He's suffering so much, and Ronald is like just trying to like figure out a way to just like be, whatever, dude. Like he's like squeaking, right? He's squeaking in pain.
First, you win the game.
I won the game.
You,
How?
Because this is like a royal flush in poker. It's 100-time multiplying factor.
100 times?
I was unlucky. I promise I will owe you.
No. No. That's a ridiculous number. Come on, kid.
Oh.
We're not doing that. I'm not taking $20 from you, let alone $2,000.
We won't. But I must pay you my debt.
No. This is just for fun.
I must pay my debt.
Yes, that was very fun for me.
Come on.
Mr. Morris, just so you know, this is your final chance to tell your story.
My co-counsel and I are not prepared to make a closing statement.
I knew this was going to happen. Something crazy was going to happen. We adjourned for the day.
How are you that psychic?
Because this happens every day, Barb. There's always something crazy that comes up. This literally feels like reality TV.
Oh.
Does it?
Sorry to disturb this.
Hello? Oh, that's great. Hang on. Real quick, hang on.
No.
I said that they loved you, Neil.
Awesome.
Okay?
That's awesome.
You had this gruffness about your voice, and they were over the moon, but they're going a different way.
What?
Yeah, honey, you're not going to be in Lone Pine. I'm sorry.
Wait, are you come on, are you with me?
Connections. No, you made good connections.
When we were filming, I was like, dude, the gruffness in your voice is just right. I like, damn, that sucks.
I mean, you know what they say, when one door closes, another one opens up.
He was counting on
Lonnie's the best.
door. Just like Lonnie said, that door just closed so fast.
It's not what I said exactly, but it's...
What y'all do for Ross' birthday?
Ross's birthday? How are we even supposed to know his birthday?
I'm gonna ask if y'all can do something together.
So we'll do cake?
Wait, how are we gonna pay for this?
Ronald, you made $2,000 today.
Who's missing?
Wait, is James okay?
Which Chris? Don't say Chris Pine.
God damn it!
I'm sorry. I know that was your phone.
It was his phone.
Hello.
Such
Hey, Todd, how you doing?
piece
Good,
of
how are you,
shit.
officer? Jeannie, what are we doing today?
We're setting up a birthday party for Ross. It's a surprise.
I just wanted to see approximately how far apart these two
The hair is amazing.
of whole.
Come look at this cake.
Is it sexy?
Oh!
Fire!
It is insane.
Yo, Marsden came.
Hi, James Marsden.
Look at all this stuff. I don't really want it.
Oh my God!
Throwing me a pity party is gonna make me feel better.
James.
Let's all feel sorry for the guy from the Notebook.
This
Rejection
isn't for
is
you.
part-
This isn't for you. I'm really
Not
sorry.
a pity party. What are you talking about?
It's Ross's birthday.
So this isn't for me? You weren't doing this for me?
No.
Why wasn't this for me?
Why would this be for you?
Just give him a happy birthday.
This is insane.
The cake.
You'll notice.
I want to say thank you guys. You guys.
You said loved ones. I had called your emergency contact. Your wife, Sonia, yeah, I invited her.
Wow.
I don't know if she here. Sorry, I just wanted to say that.
Thanks.
Attitude change when the wife was mentioned.
Vanessa,
Now what?
do you want to bet? I don't think you're good at betting.
Someone's here. Hey.
What's going on?
She just came by, tell me that she couldn't make it. So.
I spoke with my mother yesterday. I must pay you.
Ken, don't shit.
I know a friend of mine. She said she knows how to hack the NFT
And the Bitcoin.
I just have to be up front. We've been separated for 8 months. I'm a liar and I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
So Ross was like overcompensating, talking about his wife. Yeah. Too bad that they called her in to be at the party. Because if not, at least it would have been like, you know, his own thing. But the fact that she was invited there and it got uncomfortable, it was weird. Yeah.
Present his closing argument.
Oh, he
Because the
has a
plaintiff
ponytail.
burden of Mr. Morris, if you're ready to proceed.
If I'm guilty, liable, sorry, it's not living up to my potential. There's a silver lining to being sued, realizing that not only do I have to take on some more responsibility in my life, but I actually want to now.
You know, I always said that a man should stand up and take ownership of their mistakes. When Ross admitted to lying about his wife, Sonia.
Please don't find me liable, and thank you.
I feel really for the defendant's story. He had a very hard life. I feel for that because I did too.
People would taunt me. They'd call me Jackpot Jackie because I'm from a wealthy family. And then as I got older, for being tall and thin.
Jacques was speaking, and I love her, but I hate her.
Is it my fault that I was born with a credit card in my mouth?
What?
I know you feel bad for Mr. Morris, whose story has affected me as well. But what about me? Thank you.
And that pretty much wraps up.
Is this the worst case ever and the worst closing arguments ever? Probably.
Morning. And you will be...
She's down with the case of privilege and she's hurting from it. I feel like this is such a common thing, you know, like, but I am also hurting. Like, also have problems. Yes, you do. But there are others that are systematically suffering, systematically left out. So it's not taken away from your problems, but the size and the impact, the things that need to happen for those problems to change for other people are structural. It's not like I chose to stay here, so that's why it's important that this case is whatever.
The foreperson will preside over the deliberations. It is your duty as jurors to consult with one another with a view towards reaching an agreement. Your verdict, whether liable or not liable, must be unanimous.
We should all vote.
You don't get to vote, remember?
Who knows how long this is going to take?
Noah, how do you feel about this all coming to a close?
I feel babe, how do you feel?
I feel anxious about it.
Yeah, I feel anxious about it mostly.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Also, can I just point out to Vanessa that I may have to vote if something were to happen to one of you? Not impossible.
I feel like the next one is gonna be the worst episode for Ronald. We're almost done with jury duty. That's interesting. I am anxious to see how this wraps up. This episode has been great. There's so many things happening. Mainly the two closing arguments were such bullshit. It was just insane. Him not being able to refer to the actual reason of what happened because the evidence wasn't presented. The court-appointed attorney was faulty, and then he chose to represent himself without knowing how to. You know, the other lady did her own closing argument. I mean, whatever. Like, the case is so silly. But I feel like the groundwork of there being chemicals there, even though they asked them not to consider those. So they definitely know that happened, even though it's not in evidence. I always found it confusing, even in shows that are fiction. Well, this one is also fiction. Anytime that the judge, you know, says, oh, the jury will not consider this or scratch that part or whatever. Like, your mind doesn't work that way. You're hearing things, and bias comes from so many different places and reasons and things that are social, things that you might have heard. Like, initially, you know, they were judging him because he had his hair loose, and now they're saying, oh, he's really tied it up and, you know, looking at his best. There's so many biases, right? So there's no such a thing of being impartial. So if you add to that the fact that they need to make pretend that something wasn't said when it was, I couldn't do that. I couldn't. Ross being a wife's guy without a wife is kind of sad. He's missing her and he's always talking about her. Makes kind of sense. You know, he's going through that. And then Noah and Jeannie being like all cuddly and cuddly together is kind of, she pursued it and she got it, right? But now I think it's probably, she's probably getting more than what she bargained for. And I just love like Ronald just being an spectator of all of this, you know, being our straight man and all of these shenanigans that are happening. The gambling part was insane. The squeaking in pain of that man. The fact that he talked to his mother and the mother said that he should pay. I don't know. I this show is great. I'm so happy we're getting to the conclusion because I'm eager to see how this turns out. I've been enjoying it so much. So I'm just gonna ask you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Because we're going through this. We're almost done with jury duty. It's been a great ride. So I will see you on the last one. Okay? Bye.
Bro.